Hi, my name's Emma and let's talk spooky stuff. Welcome back, guys. Welcome to another What's Coming Up this month on VOD. If you do like these videos and you find them helpful, please give this video a thumbs up so I know to continue doing this series. I find it really helpful to just consolidate all of these movies, so hopefully you guys do too. I'm so excited about today's video because one of these movies on this list, I swear, has the potential to maybe be the best horror movie of the year. I don't know, that's high expectations, I know, but wait until I get to the blurb and the whole aesthetic of it. It looks so good. Anyway, if you don't know who I am, my name is Emma, also known as Spooky Astronauts, here on YouTube. I do 2 videos every single week talking about anything disturbing, anything horror related, and anything thriller-ish, all those kind of films. I love them and I love talking about them and giving you guys a lot of recommendations. So if you want 2 new videos every single week in your subscription box, hopefully if YouTube allows it, please do subscribe. It helps me out and we're almost at 60K. I'm gonna do a live stream at 60K, I'm thinking, guys. Anyway, let's jump into this video because that is why you're here today. And I don't want any of you to freak out. Please don't freak out. But there is a movie coming out on the 6th of August and it may be titled, well, it's definitely titled, La Llorona.
Los sirvientes se quieren ir. Todos tienen miedo.
Este encierro nos está enfermando.
Okay, as I said, no one freak out, but there is a new film hitting Shudder on the 6th of August, and it's titled La Llorona. But before you write this one off as a strange Conjuring franchise spin-off, this one looks like a more sinister and, more importantly, traditional look at folklore. Directed by Jairo Bontemande, this film is about a dictator in Guatemala who is threatened in his home by protesters, and when the family's domestic star flees, a mysterious maid arrives. The film was a winner at Venice Days in 2019 and an official selection at Sundance 2020. Let me know if you guys do want a review for this one because I'm extremely keen for this foreign horror. Also, I do want to mention, with all of the stuff going on with Shudder, I've been getting so many DMs about Shudder coming to Australia and New Zealand. I am very aware of this. I've actually spoken to them about it, trying to get some clarification, trying to get any details. And I think some of you guys missed how I do watch Shudder because I get a lot of questions how I watch it if I'm in Australia. I'm lucky enough to be sent some links to some of these movies to view myself because of this channel, so I'm very grateful and blessed to be able to do that, but I just wanted to let you guys know because I get a lot of questions about that. But on to something that hopefully we'll all be able to watch, and my most anticipated film of this year, maybe other than Candyman now, is She Dies Tomorrow. I said that so inquisitively because I hadn't heard of it before. This comedy horror drama had a small release in America on the 31st of July, but it's rumored to be available on VOD worldwide on the 7th of August. The film is written and directed by Amy Seimetz, who is known for producing and directing shorts and independent films. Seimetz is also well known for her acting roles, starring in films such as Upstream Color and the remake of Pet Sematary. She was also in the TV show Stranger Things. She Dies Tomorrow stars Caitlin Schill as Amy, a woman convinced she is gonna die tomorrow. I feel so dumb saying that, it's the title obviously. But it's more sinister than that. Reaching out to people around her to get comfort, her delusions become contagious. The film looks edgy, dark, and surreal, and obviously I am so excited. The next film I want to talk about is Random Acts of Violence. This is another one that had me hooked from the synopsis, which is a pair of comic book writers begin to notice scary similarities between the character they created and horrific real-life events. The film is written and directed by Jay Baruchel, who is well known for his roles in Almost Famous, Knocked Up, and This Is the End. But his roots actually lie in spooky children's TV, with his first roles being Beanpole in The Worst Witch. Do you guys remember that show? And he was also in Are You Afraid of the Dark? And he was in various roles in that TV show. Not only did he write and direct this horror feature, but he stars in it, alongside of Jesse Williams, Jordana Brewster, and Neve Wilson. The film looks a little rough around the edges, and it does seem like a horror version of Ruby Sparks, only a little bit more violent. What do you guys think of this one? Are you interested? The next film I want to talk about is scheduled for an internet release on the 4th of August. Starlight stars Rob Zombie's final girl, Scout Taylor Compton. The film is about kind-hearted teen Dylan, played by Cameron Johnson. Dylan's life is turned upside down when he takes in a famous pop star who is hiding from her threatening manager. This sounds cool in theory, but I'm not too sure about the execution. The trailer looks interesting, but not exactly something that I would normally reach for. What do you guys think? Next, let's talk about The Shed. This one is interesting because the rating and the blurb are not my favorite, but the trailer looks kick-ass. The film is about teenager Stan, who is having a rough time in high school. Yeah, and it is one of those films where the 20-something-year-old is meant to be playing like the 17-year-old. We can't get away from them, I swear. Stan lives in an abusive household, and him and his best friend Doma are the target of school bullies. But this all changes when Stan discovers a monster in his shed. The film does look a little awkward, but still original in its own right. But the question is, does it deserve your attention? Glancing at the reviews, people warn against watching this one, but I'm still curious. How about you guys? This one premieres on the 27th of August on Shudder. Body horror fans, listen up, this next one's for you. Shifter is a moody, low-budget film that focuses on an aspect some films touch on, but rarely go into detail. The film is about a woman who experiences the gruesome side effects after experimenting with time travel. Part of the budget for this film was crowdfunded on Indiegogo, and I love seeing these crowdfunded projects come to life. It gives me the warm fuzzies that the horror community comes together and helps each other out to create something together, and hopefully there's a good payoff in this one. The Indiegogo site confirmed that the film was acquired for distribution by the Horror Collective, and it will be released on the 6th of August. The last film I want to talk about today is Open 24 Hours. This actually had a late release in July for the UK, but it's going to have a bigger release, hopefully around the world. We don't know exactly where yet, but it's going to be DVD, Blu-ray, and VOD, obviously. Why would I forget that? On the 18th of August. The film centers around Mary, a young woman who's haunted by the trauma of her past relationship. But things get dangerous when Mary works the night shift at an isolated gas station, and her traumatic paranoia kicks in. The film is written and directed by Padraig Reynolds, who directed Worry Dolls and Rites of Spring. My question to you now is, what are you excited to watch this month? Is there anything on this list that tickles your fancy? Or is there something else, maybe even a TV show coming out that you want to check out? I'm still on the last season of Dark. I'm gonna get through it. I hope you're having a great day. Please don't forget, if you do like these kind of videos, please give it a thumbs up. It lets me know whether to keep creating them going forward. Also, if you haven't subscribed, please do. It really helps me out, and I hope you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you very soon. Stay spooky. Bye.